Martin-Pitt Partnership for Children's Early Literacy Coordinators oversee and implement several literacy programs: Dolly Parton Imagination Library, Raising a Reader, and Reach Out and Read. And the focus of all of these literacy programs is to increase children's access to books, improve early exposure to books and shared reading with their families, and also to increase community awareness about the importance of reading with very young children. Raising a Reader is an evidence-based national early literacy program based in California. The tenets of Raising a Reader are to encourage families to establish a routine of sharing books together, to offer families access to books weekly with bag rotation, and to develop strong relationships between families and the public library system so that they can maintain these routines after participating in Raising a Reader. Since its inception in 1999, over 1 million children have participated in the Raising a Reader book sharing program nationally. At Martin-Pitt Partnership for Children, Raising a Reader is administered as a yearly program offered in licensed child care centers.
Each spring, applications to participate in Raising a Reader are sent out to all the licensed child care programs in Martin and Pitt counties. All eligible programs that can be served are notified in August, and the early literacy coordinators begin meeting with the staff of the accepted centers. Currently, Raising a Reader serves children 1 to 5 years old. It is the hope of the early literacy coordinators that we can expand the program to serve infants as well.
Each participating classroom receives a book collection, which consists of 25 red Raising a Reader bags filled with 4 high-quality children's books. This collection functions like the library inside of the classroom. Each child gets to take home a red bag each week from October through May. Families that participate in the program take red bags home, and they'll have the opportunity to share up to 100 books with their child during the school year.
In addition to bag rotation, the early literacy coordinators provide visits to the participating classrooms to do story time with the whole class. This experience features songs, a read aloud of an age-appropriate book, as well as targeted literacy activities that strengthen the literacy skills the children will need later when they begin to read themselves. A puppet friend frequently accompanies the early literacy coordinators during storytime visits. This is usually their favorite part.
2 to 3 times a year, the early literacy coordinators host teacher trainings that focus on literacy skill building in the classroom setting. Specific topics covered are storytime planning, book discussions with preschoolers, brain development and language acquisition, and enhancing vocabulary in young children. These trainings are free for all Raising a Reader participating teachers.
Family literacy events are held 4 to 8 times throughout the program year. These events provide an opportunity for the families of the participating sites to get together for a large group storytime experience. The early literacy coordinators host these events, which are typically held at the local library branches. Each year, one of the events centers around a performance from each of the classrooms. They might sing a song, do a dance, or recite a poem.
One of the tenets of the Raising a Reader program is to cultivate a relationship between families in the program and the public library. Information such as library branch locations, how to obtain a library card, and library program schedules is shared with Raising a Reader families throughout the year. Several Raising a Reader family events are held at public library branches, and at those events, families are encouraged to get library cards if they don't have them, and to check out books. At the end of the year, families receive a blue Raising a Reader bag with books inside as a parting gift. We encourage the children to use the blue bag when they visit the public library to check out books with their family.
Reach Out and Read is an evidence-based national literacy program centered in pediatric offices. At regularly scheduled checkups, physicians prescribe reading to their young patients. They talk to the parents about age-appropriate reading strategies and ways to strengthen early literacy skills in their children. At each visit, families are presented with a developmentally appropriate book to take home and read to their child. Physicians reinforce the importance of reading at each well child visit from birth to age 5. Martin-Pitt Partnership for Children currently supports Reach Out and Read at local clinics in Greenville, but is interested in expanding to include locations in Martin County as well.
Dolly Parton Imagination Library is an evidence-based international literacy program that began in Sevier County, Tennessee by Dolly Parton herself. Thanks to North Carolina legislation, Dolly Parton Imagination Library is now available to all children aged birth to 5 in North Carolina. Children are eligible to receive a complimentary book in the mail each month from birth until their 5th birthday month. The books mailed out each month, based upon the child's age, are from a carefully cultivated list of excellent children's literature.
Martin-Pitt Partnership for Children's early literacy programs sponsor and participate in many literacy activities throughout the community. Frequent partners in these events are Shepherd Memorial Library, Barnes and Noble Booksellers, and REENC, the Community Literacy Coalition. Past events include Dr. Seuss celebrations, the Polar Express event at Barnes and Noble, and the annual event with Shepherd Memorial Library, Read to Love, Love to Read, that targets families of infants and toddlers in the community.